the first row. As you can see, I think I'm on Dave's camera right now getting these cars that are going through. In row number 1, number 7, Andy Udine out of Superior. Number 11R is Rita Anderson out of Superior. In the row number 2, number 10 of Josh Johnson, again Superior. And the 33R of Shayna Rapp out of Saginaw. At least a couple of young ladies in this race. And row 3, the 22 of Mike Siros out of Hermantown, and the 16 of Ryan Savoy out of Superior. In row 4, the 32J of John Hammett out of Cloquet, and the 38D of Glenn Dammer out of Hermantown. In row 5, the 38H of Hewitt Hammett out of Cloquet, and the 3D of Dustin Follett out of Cloquet. And I don't think he's in the station wagon, is he, Dave? I don't think so. There's 3D there. Is that the orange one? Yep. Okay, he's not in the station wagon today. And the number 6, 50X in row 5. In row 6, number 50X of Jim Cooper out of Superior. And the 71, Lucas Carlson out of Cloquet. Row 7, the 10X out of Matthew Kuna out of Hibbing, and the 19A of Annika Hammett out of Cloquet. So we can last 3 young ladies in this race. In row 8, 5K of Zenny Anderson out of Superior, and the 13 Gavin Campbell out of Duluth. In row 9, the 83 of Mike Lambert out of Superior. Number 27M Ryan Madsen out of South Range. In row 10, the 10B out of, get this changed here, the 10B is Michael Blevins out of Hibbing, and the 68 Chad Nickstead out of Superior. And rounding it out in row 11, the 57R of Richard Zedek Jr. out of Superior. There's a D, D-Z-E-L-A-K. And 15, all right, 15 laps for the feature here. And they've got about 25 minutes to get it in, so you see the Amsoil sign there as we are getting ready to roll. Andy Udine and Rita Anderson on row number 1, and let's see if they give them the green flag. And they do. 15 laps. The pure stocks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide into corner 1. That is a, refer to that as a gaggle of cars. I don't think I've ever seen 5 wide into the corner before. Banging and bumping. Driving hard, 14 laps to go. I'm interested to see if the 3D of Dustin Follett can match what he had going. There he is in the white and orange car. That station wagon he was driving those first few weeks, that thing was something else. He is moving his way up into 2nd place now, and he will be setting his sights for the leader. I'm trying to pick that number out on the leader. Coming down to 12 laps. And Mike, can you go in tight on that leader? I can't pick that number out on there. The 16, okay, thank you. So out front, the 16 of Ryan Savoy out of Superior, giving chase the 3D Dustin Follett out of Cloquet. Got some smoke coming out of one of those cars up there. See the 32J John Hammett, or the 32H, it's a 32 anyway. 32J, that's John Hammett out of Cloquet. Is it down to 10 laps? I'm not keeping track. There's the 16, Ryan Savoy out front. 32J of John Hammett. Smoking pretty good there, John is. Out front, running 1-2. The 16 of Ryan Savoy, but right behind him, the 3D of Dustin Follett. And back behind there a little bit, there's the 71, Lucas Carlson and the 32J of John Hammett. Halfway through is what they're telling me, which means I'm a lap down. Actually, there's really not a halfway point, is there, on a 15-lap race? Lap 7.5. Good race out front. Also in the back, further back, the 22 and the 10. I can make those two numbers out. The 22, Mike Sirois. And the 10 dropping inside of that is Josh Johnson. But back out front, you can see that, give a little bump draft there, Dustin Follett pushing Ryan Savoy a little further out. And we're down to 6 laps. My lap counter, folks, sorry, not doing so well on that. You can see a pack of cars in behind. And somebody pulling off, that's the 5K of Zenny Anderson. And right now, Ryan Savoy staying in the lead. Dustin Follett has not been defeated here at Superior yet this year in the feature races. Now he's trying to make a move on the inside, but Savoy manages to hold on to the lead. And we are 5 laps, going to be 4 this time around. Oh, and around he goes, and they're going to both crash. Wow. Yellow is, caution is out. The wheel came off. He lost the wheel in the lead, Savoy did. That was a wild crash. The left rear. Oh, the axle came off completely. All right. We'll take a look at it here. Yes, yeah, you did. Whoever camera I was on got it pretty good. Here it comes. You can see the 16. Watch that left rear, and all of a sudden the tire comes off for sure. And that is, whoa, when he goes airborne. He really went airborne on that. Pull that back a little bit again and take a look at it. You're going to see the tire comes off for sure. He may have lost an axle. It's the tire that gets out in front, and up and over goes Dustin Follett, and I don't know if his car is going to survive that either. That was a pretty wild ride. There's the 71. Is that going to be our lead car, Dave? I can't tell. It's showing the 3. If he can run. Yeah, I'm not sure he's going to be able to run. Well, he seems to be going all right, huh? He went airborne. I mean, you guys up there can't see it. He went completely airborne. Drop that back one more time and take a look again, folks. They're not ready to go yet, I don't think. It's going to take him a little while here. And here it is again. You can see the left rear tire comes off. Probably made it the hub on it. It's really bouncing and wobbling. It's going to come off right about here. There it goes. It comes off. He spins. It goes right out in front. And he runs dead center. That car is completely airborne, Dukes of Hazzard style. One more time. That is a wild ride. That car is completely airborne. Trunk lid came up. That was a wild one. That one might even be worth a look this way. As they take it out. Well, I was going to see if I can make that one go that way. Maybe it won't go that way. Oh, never mind. Here we go. This one is a crusher kind of a wreck. So we use the new graphic, guys. Up and over it goes. Ah, man, that had to hurt. as we're coming back, and they seem to be racing again. With 5 laps, they're saying 5 laps to go. And I would be surprised. Follett has ran really well, but I'll be amazed if that car hangs together. I'm going to find out who his mechanic is, because that was the wildest thing I've seen here in years. He is back in the lead. He's getting some pressure there, though, from the 71 of Lucas Carlson out of Cloquet. So a couple of Cloquet guys out there battling it. Carlson dropping down low, trying to get the better of it. He slides up in behind Follett. They're down to 3 laps, going to be 2 this time by. As Carlson falls in behind. Then he tries to go low. Carlson, he just can't hold the speed coming out of that corner. He goes down low and he pulls up close, but he just can't get around him on the inside. Final lap. Battles for second, third, fourth, and fifth there. Go back out front to the leaders. About something happening here. It looks like it's going to be Follett. They bang, and the checkered flag flies. It's going to be Follett. Gets the win. Lucas Carlson finishing second. But Follett had one wild ride. You can see they're up probably talking to each other there. I'm guessing they know each other, both being out of Cloquet and racing the local circuit. It's going to be interesting to see what he says about this one. Guys, you can come on. Well, no, can't come quite down yet, can you? Got to get the interview. Mike could always jump down if he wanted to. I heard he's got hops, according to my son. Not that high, Mike says. I don't know, what are you guys up there, about 25 feet? At least. While they're doing that, I'm going to show this way. They're getting ready for that. I'm going to do this one more time, folks. Here is, this was a battle for the lead. And the leader there is the 16 of Ryan Savoy. He's going to lose a wheel, axle, whatever. It's the wheel that goes up, and Dustin Follett gets completely airborne, Dukes of Hazzard style. Did he pull? He might be rattled. You guys can, if he's not, he went out the other direction, huh? All right. Well, you guys can bring it on down then and take a look at the crowd as they're filing out. We want to thank everybody for joining us here on the iFan Sports Network. As let's see, make sure I get the right one here. There we go. That's not the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted. You've been watching racing from Amsoil Speedway in Superior, Wisconsin. My 9 Sports Network from 9 to about 10:30 today, and then the remainder of the features here on the iFan Sports Network. I want to thank you for joining us. I want to thank our crew and Dave Johnson, Mike Johnstead up in the lift today. With that, we're going to say goodnight and see you next time on the iFan Sports Network. Good night, everybody.